Success is rarely the result of intense dramatic actions. Rather, it's a result of consistently doing small things repeatedly and doing it well every time that one does. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear children, welcome to a new episode on Sadhana World Foundation. As you all know, we connect the ancient wisdom with our day to day life experiences and draw out lessons which we can adapt, which we can embrace in our day to day lives. We have been doing a series for the young students who are moving from the campus or from their study environment to the workplace. In this series, we have spoken about several things, right from how do you prepare your mind about building credibility, working with others, and so on. Today, we will talk about one such situation which is very common at our homes, at our schools, colleges, everywhere. We all look for motivation to do something every day. But how many of us keep doing the same thing every day without looking for motivation? We all have good days, we have bad days. Some days we simply don't have that energy, we don't have the intent. Yet, do we gather ourselves to follow that practice day in and day out with the same degree of commitment, focus, and dedication? Many of us don't do. But think of the great people that we respect and the people who we consider to be successful. What do? They keep doing the same thing again and again. Let's go to the ancient wisdom, the Mahabharata. Let's talk about the character Arjun. What did Arjun do? He was, of course, known as the best archer. But why was he known as the best archer? Was it because of his talent? Was it because of the skill that he acquired in the school run by Dronacharya? Of course, he was talented. Of course, he had acquired the skills well. But the difference between his greatness and many other contemporaries of his was the fact that he did not stop learning. He did not stop acquiring the skills. He kept on doing this every day. He kept on exploring new areas. He kept on polishing his skills every day. He learned how to shoot in the dark. How many of his contemporaries had that skill? Nobody. Did Dronacharya teach him in the school? Not really. He kept trying, he kept raising the benchmark. It was the question of his discipline. He kept doing this. Think of the great sportsmen or the sportswomen. Think of the authors. Think of the musicians. Think of great people in any field. Even a great manager, a great businessman, a great electrician, a great engineer, great doctor. They are the people who don't look for motivation like Arjun didn't look for motivation. He faced challenges, yet nothing would deter him from the discipline of doing a few things every day. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear children, this is a very, very deep and intense lesson. We need not be always looking for motivation or incentives. Despite having good days or bad days, we have to keep doing the same thing again and again and again. Think of a doctor. Can he or she afford to not treat the patient with the same degree of intensity and same degree of focus despite having low energy, bad mood, a bad start of the day, and so on. Not possible. If a doctor is not disciplined, then his act of treating a patient is likely to suffer. The same applies to a cook, the same applies to a scientist, the same applies to an electrician, the same applies to all of us. So, if we want to be successful in life, when especially for people who are moving from their schools and colleges to the workplace, it's about having the commitment, having clarity in one's mind that I would always focus on doing the best for the tasks that are assigned to me every day. I need to keep learning, keep doing the same activity with the same degree of intensity. We will talk about another aspect of our day to day life in the next episode. Thank you.